If you invest in Rivian, you might have seen that trend on social media lately where there's a Tesla in a garage and then the garage door opens, Tesla backs out, garage door closes, garage door opens, and a Rivian pulls in. People are trading in their Teslas in massive amounts and they're buying Rivians instead. So, should you invest? Let's take a look. I would also note this comment right here that says Rivian has been losing money badly for years now. They can't even give their cars away. So I want to talk about that too, because it's important to understand a little bit, just a little bit, about how business works, especially a relatively new business. We're going to look at the fundamentals on Rivian's company. And a lot of people also said, could you compare it to Tesla? Which isn't exactly a fair comparison because Tesla has been public since I think they've been public since 2010, but someone will correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And Rivian has only been public for a few years. Rivian is now where Tesla once was, so it's not exactly a fair comparison, but we're going to do it anyway. In 2024, Rivian produced 49,476 trucks, and they sold 51,579. Pretty good. They're also expecting to deliver 46,000 to 51,000 in 2025, although given this new trend on social media, that number might tick up a little bit. In 2023, Rivian lost money on every car that they sold. They lost $67,000 per truck sold. However, in 2024, they only lost $39,900 on every car sold. Now, before you go, they're losing money, that's how business is when you have a new business. When you're scaling production and you're figuring out what you can do and where you fit in the marketplace and you're dealing with competition, no matter what the business is, most businesses lose money in the beginning before they're profitable. Guess what? Even Tesla took 20 years to turn a profit. 20 years. We're seeing other companies, by the way, who had similar struggles or continue to have similar struggles, like Meta, for example, Facebook. Took years before they were profitable. Airbnb took years. Actually, I don't even know if they are profitable. Who else? Okay, I was trying to do it where I didn't have to look at my notes, but obviously I have to look at my notes. Netflix, Amazon, DoorDash, Airbnb. These are all companies that either took years or still haven't become profitable, like DoorDash. They're the dominant player in the space, and they are yet to become profitable. This is normal for business, that it takes time, even for your beloved Tesla. So it's not that unusual for a new company who's trying to scale production to lose money. Rivian today is where Tesla was at one point in time. They're burning through cash, they're trying to scale their business. However, Rivian is on a fast track to become profitable within the next year or two. Rivian was founded in 2009 and they went public in 2021. Tesla was founded in 2003. Elon joined the company as a large investor in 2004. Elon became the CEO in 2008 and took the company public in 2010. They didn't become profitable for over 2 decades. This was kind of interesting. I had to go back to 2015 to see when Tesla and Rivian had roughly the same amount of sales. In 2015, Tesla sold 50,658 cars. In 2016, I'm just going to give you the first two numbers, 76,000. In 2017, 103,000. In 2018, 245,000. In 2019, 367,000. In 2020, 499,000 vehicles sold. In 2021, 936,000 vehicles sold. And then they broke a million of 1.3, 1.8, and 1.7. What you'll notice by that, by the way, is in 2023, they did 1.8 million, and in 2024, they did 1.7 million. And that is because Tesla sales are on the decline. In fact, this is an article from March 24th, so just just yesterday, Tesla's Europe sales dropped nearly 45% amid row over Trump's links. While Tesla is on the decline, Rivian is on the ascension. All right, so let's take a look at these numbers here. You can see that Rivian is $12, Tesla is $288 per share. And look at this 1, 5, and 10-year growth. Obviously, Tesla has done so much better because they've been around longer, whereas Rivian is actually down 90% since their IPO. However, they are up 14.5% this year. Neither company offers a dividend, and you can see here that Rivian is too new to have a price-to-earnings ratio, but the sector average is 15.23 for electric vehicles or the manufacturing space. And look at this, Tesla, 104 times earnings. That means it's trading at a very high valuation. It's overvalued. If you look at the revenue over the last couple of years, you can tell that these are very different companies. Rivian's a baby. I'm a baby. It's a baby. And Tesla is not a baby. They're pulling in around $100 billion. Now look, in 2025, Rivian's revenue is expected to go up, and also in 2026, they're estimating that it's going to go up. Same with Tesla. And while Rivian's net income is not good, it is negative 5%, it's improved 19% from the year prior, whereas Tesla is $15 billion in net income. I will note that Rivian has almost $17 billion in total assets, which is pretty good, and Tesla has $106 billion. And while both companies have debt, let's see here, Rivian's has gone from 1.5 billion to 4.8 billion, and Tesla's has gone from 3.7 to 6.5 billion. So Tesla's carrying some debt, but it doesn't make me that alarmed given all their other numbers. I also noticed that Rivian has almost $10 billion in cash, which I think is actually very, very good for an upstart, relatively small, relatively new company. And of course, Tesla has almost 30 billion. Rivian has negative 5.89 billion free cash flow. Tesla is cash flow positive at 4.36 billion. But take a look at the one-year target according to the analysts. Analysts expect Tesla to go up 18% in the next year, although we have to wait and see how these numbers, including sales declining, will make analysts reevaluate their numbers. Same for Rivian. If they see a surprise because of this new viral trend of people trading in their Teslas and getting Rivians, their price target could also increase. But currently, analysts expect Rivian to go up 20% in the next year. And this 19 is a decline from the previous year, and that 31 is an increase. So it improved by 31% and decreased by 19%. And full disclosure, I am a Rivian shareholder. I've been in the company since 2023, and I've been scaling in ever since. And if you like that template that I used, you can still have it. This is where to get it. So this fundamental analysis template, by the way, you can take a screenshot here if you want to study these numbers, is available. It is 100% free. I'm not here to sell something to you. I'm not here to make money off of you. I could sell this template easily for $10. I've downloaded, or people have downloaded, I think 10 or 15,000 copies of this since it's been available. Imagine how much money I would have made if I was selling it for 10 bucks. But like I always say, I don't want your money. I want you to invest it. But if you are interested in this template, leave a comment below and I'll tell you where you can get it.